All right, next question. Here we go. What is the best beach scene in movie history? Is it one from Jaws at -250? Is it the Top Gun volleyball scene, 3-1 odds? Is it 10, the movie 10? Bo Derek, 10-1 odds. Planet of the Apes, 15-1 odds. Or The Field at even. Go ahead, Megan. Take it away.
I like the new Top Gun beach scene better than the old one. The new Top Gun is just...
Oh, they were playing like two football? What was it?
Yep, they were playing football. That was a much better scene.
Complete madness.
Yeah. Have you guys seen it yet?
Oh, yeah.
I finally have. Yeah.
So good.
Loved it.
I'm going to take The Field in this one, and I'm going to give a shout out to all the ladies. I know we have a huge demographic of ladies that listen to this show. We are sponsored by a testosterone company, so that tells you about our lady audience here.
Right.
But I will go with the scene from The Notebook. If you're a bird, I'm a bird. Pulls at the heartstrings for everybody. All-time movie. And then Marty, I don't know if you're single. I can't keep up these days.
No.
It's very difficult. But if you go to the beach with a lady, you know, you could drop the get in the water, you know, and then, oh, look at how cute he knows The Notebook.
See,
so
and
just
if
a
I
little
went
tip.
doing that Notebook type scene, I'd be dressed like Dave when he goes to the beach. Because and if you remember that real 1940 type swimwear.
Was that what it was?
Notebook.
Yeah.
You could. It was definitely they were dressed for the times.
All right,
Martin's
if you're a
not
bird,
single.
I'm a bird from The Notebook.
That's what you
Best
say?
Beach scene. Yep, that's it.
Really? Okay. Martin's not single, though. His girlfriend does have COVID, so he's considering dumping her, I think. Is that what you were saying before the show? I don't know.
Slightly paraphrased.
He has no patience. Go ahead,
She
Martin.
listens. She listens.
That's
she
right.
does.
We're
For
kidding,
me,
of course. Yeah.
The best beach scene in history is the Top Gun was just madness. Both of them, right? But I'm glad in the second one they acknowledged that it was madness. He was like, yeah, it's reverse football, whatever it said, offense and defense all at the same time. I was like, oh, so this isn't supposed to make any sense. Got it. I'm gonna take The Field here. I watched the movie 10, and I feel like that's got to be one of the most overrated scenes in history of something that I've seen. Well, it's just, I'll put it like this. Maybe it doesn't live up to the times, right? It didn't age well. It's one of those, like Star Wars, for example, or the old Star Wars, they age well. Like, I still see them, and it's like, oh, the special effects and shit.
Hey, what do you need from that scene more than what it is? Is that what she's jogging? She's the most spectacular. I don't want to get too graphic, but check. This is more our time. I don't even think we were 10 years old when this came out. But Bo Derek, legend, #1 Fox in the world, and she's jogging slowly on the beach. I mean, that wins it.
See,
right?
I think for guys like me, we grew up, there were Girl Gone Wild commercials on regular cable at like 10 p.m. Right? So like this just like, they could speed this up. She could run faster.
He's been desensitized is what he said.
Back in their day, Martin, they had to find a magazine for that stuff.
Right,
They didn't just have the
magazines
internet
out in the
there.
woods.
Yeah, we had to take a metal detector and find a magazine somewhere on the
like
beach.
the whole concept of where did you hide your porn is a conversation for 35 and up, because everybody under 35 just had a cell phone.
So what's your choice?
My
Delete
best
those cookies, though,
my best beat scene in movie history. I'm going to go with The Field. I'm going to go with at the end of Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
When Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins meet on the beach. I've seen that movie probably parts of it at least 150 times following TNT basketball games in the 90s and 2000s. And you'd wake up and see that they were, he was riding the bus down to the beach and they would meet each other, and then I would be like, all right, Martin, it's really time for bed.
Where is it? Where is it, Marty?
Oh.
You remember the name?
Starts with a Z.
Good
No,
clue.
the only thing that's coming to my head is Acapulco, but I know it's not right.
No, it's much more exotic than that. Zihuatanejo, right? Zihuatanejo? Yeah. Andy and Red meet up, and there are no words exchanged, which makes it a great, maybe lends to, except for the narration, lends to it. Yeah, and a great choice.
He's been there for a long time. He really didn't make a whole lot of headway, you know? He's got that old bum boat that he's just now getting around the sand in when he shows up. It's like, what have you been doing down here this whole time?
Yeah,
been
thank God you showed up.
waxing about hope and all that. You know, you've been drinking margaritas and tequila with the locals. Get to work, man. You needed me to show up for the real work to begin.
Well, he did have to try to keep a low profile. I mean, he was a fugitive.
I thought you'd be further along. I thought you'd have the tour boat ready to roll when I got here, man. I've been doing hard time this whole day.
Hiding behind the boat is what he's doing. Yeah. By the way, I was just thinking about it now. Morgan Freeman was involved in 2 of maybe the great beach scenes. That one at Zihuatanejo and Shawshank and March of the Penguins. Does that count as a beach scene?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'll allow it. I have another one. I've never seen the movie, but the movie Old has to have a good beach scene. The whole premise of the movie is that it's on a beach. Like
I haven't seen it.
That's one of those playoff commercial movies that, like, you know, they run during the commercials during the playoffs over and over and over and over and over again, like that, or like Claws on TNT.
Yep. Okay, I'll check it out. Or actually, you watch it and tell me what the hell goes on.
It's streaming right now.
Maybe Sal could go over to your house and you guys could watch it together.
Wouldn't that be nice? Come on.
Just a little movie night at Marty's house.
All right, Shaq, you're up.
Well, I will go with, the seminal scene that really kickstarts literally and otherwise in Karate Kid when Johnny's trying to have a nice time with his pals, the kids he grew up with and the neighborhood. They have this ideal life in SoCal that they can finish each day down on the beach playing music around a bonfire. And then Daniel LaRusso comes in from New Jersey with all his big ideas and hitting on my lady and everything. And he thinks that's okay. I end up, if you're Johnny, you break the boom box and everything goes south from there. So that was a pivotal scene in one of the classic films of our lifetime.
Well, I think there's a few Karate Kid beach scenes, right? When he finally learns the crane kick is on the beach. And also when they go back to Miyagi's car and that the hooligan is like drunk leaning on it and he cracks the bottle with his fist, right?
Right, which is some feat by Miyagi that he can suspend the laws of physics. He can chop the tops off of empty beer bottles. He can just chop the tops of them off and leave the base of them.
Nothing he can't do.
Yeah, it's really remarkable, a remarkable deed. By him there. And then also the great scene. I mean, everybody always, Saving Private Ryan, but the war movie, I can't think of it. What was Chris Nolan's war movie a few years back?
The Notebook? No.
When what's his name? When Bane, I can't think of any. The guy who plays Bane and Venom, and by the way, as a side note, you shouldn't be allowed to play multiple bad super guys or multiple superheroes. There should be a law passed against that. Chris Evans being Captain America and also a member of the Fantastic Four is a disgrace. We don't have other actors that can pull off. I mean, we can't have the same guy play. Anyway, when the Dunkirk, when Bane, who is in this case a fighter pilot, flies over once he's lost all fuel, and they see him and they cheer for him as he goes by because he blows up the plane that was about to kill all of them. That's a great moment in movie history.
All right. I am going to go. Yeah, there's so many of these. I mean, The Little Mermaid gets me every time, every single time. I did like 10. I enjoyed 10 from what I remember. Maybe I'll have to watch it again. Oh, Castaway, the Wilson scene. One of the funniest moments in movie history where he floats away. I love sports. The ball ends up winning. No, but Jaws 2... I mean, every Jaws movie really on the beach. It has to be Jaws. Jaws 2, everybody out of the water. It made kids afraid to swim for the summer. Like, kids avoided the beach. There's no more impactful beach scene than in Jaws when, Roy Scheider, the neurotic police chief, by the way, Shaq, great movie smoker, Roy Scheider, right? Gets in there and gets kids all out of the water. It's like, it's just bluefish. It's a school of bluefish. But terrifying nonetheless. That's my choice. All right, Scott, what is the best beach scene according to Twitter?
Well, Top Gun put up a good fight via Twitter, but our winner far and away is Jaws at 42%.
Yeah, I mean, people were afraid to go. It didn't do tourism right that summer.
I was one of the children that was afraid to go in the water, and my father used to egg me on, and then it got to the point where I was afraid to go in the bathtub because I rode the ride at Universal, the Jaws one, and then my dad thought it was funny and said there was like land sharks, and my mom would get mad at my dad and say stop egging her on. She believes all of this stuff. It was
which
it was
ride?
traumatic.
The Universal one?
Yeah, I rode that
Yeah.
Jaws ride, and then somehow or another I watched a part of Jaws, and I was scared. I was probably like 4 or 5. I was terrified of the bathtub, the water, everything.
Oh, the music is just spectacular. Yeah. All my kids were afraid of the Jaws ride, and then you get on it, and it's so campy, right? The shark, it's really so stupid.